It's the Cable MTG Gathering Show.
No, win rate's not too shabby. Like, I usually have like a 75% win rate or something. Sneak wheel one of the fatties. Yeah, Torsten wheels a solid amount, Tom. I'm down to sneak. Sneak's fun. A little bit of that red selection. Have I ever compared my trophy rate to when I'm doing the trophy race? Oh, in the Cube for Charity? Yeah, it's a lot higher doing that. But that's also not something that I would want to do for a full season, Admiral Lettuce. It, like, kind of kills me. A lot of fun. Does a lot of good. Pretty glad we only do it once a year. I look forward to it every year, but if I did something like that more than 2 days a year, I would stop looking forward to it, is what I'm getting at. One Grizzlebrand. Hell yeah. Yeah, my trophy rate from those, depending on the year, is usually in the 30 to 40% range or something. I think there was one season that I hit 50% trophy rate. Ooh, I like a Chrome Mox. This Talisman could be good too, right? Grant me into that sneak activate. I guess Chrome Mox also does that. I'm gonna take the Chrome Mox. I love a Chrome Mox like nobody's business. That might be my favorite Magic card. Chrome Mox lets us be Reanimator better. Does it? The Talisman was fixing for black. Speaking of fixing for black. Oh, triplets is kind of good with sneak. Maybe I should triplets. As much as I like Voidwalker, I'm just going to grab the shock here. Yeah, triplets my point is it's like Recurring Nightmare. I guess Scrapwork Mud, huh? If we are reanimating. Another Mountain Swamp here. Yeah, we did pass that Necromancy earlier, so it might be awkward to try reanimating. Oh, this Torsten. Let's Torsten. Card is pretty fucked up with Sneak Attack. Yeah, right, Dagon Crow. Shortcut might be better than Grizzlebrand. Card wins a lot. The fuck is that card? Torsten? It, like, draws you more cards than Atraxa, and then spits out a bunch of 1/1s when it dies. The Selesnya Atraxa, yeah. Really cool with Sneak Attack, because it very often chains you into the other things that you want to Sneak Attack out. Kind of similar to Grizzlebrand and Atraxa like that. Oh, the fixing's really coming along, huh? Love a Shield Breaker. Necromancy didn't wheel, but we weren't really expecting it to wheel. Ideally, there will be other reanimation effects. Hello, Mox. There's a Demonic Tutor here, too. I'm going to take the Mox over it, but Demonic Tutor is very tempting. I'll be right back, folks. All right. Yeah, I still like the Mox. Demonic Tutor would be so good, though, right? Ulamog, Ancient Tomb. Oliphant. Currently, I think we're, like, kind of solid on things to sneak attack in. I don't know if we need the Ulamog. Whereas Ancient Tomb is like a free way to ramp to sneak. Might get some real fast sneaks here. I don't think we're a Breach deck. Maybe top? Maybe Talisman? This can't get a sneak attack, right? Oh, it's Super Can. That's so good. That's so good here. Faithless Looting would be better if we had reanimation stuff right now. We super don't. Yeah, we have 2 Moxes, the top and the Mutt that can all sack the Beseech. Very helpful. This picks between Marsh Flats, which can go get a Black Source, of course, make the triple black less bad. I kind of like this Currency Converter, though. It's a discard outlet if we do end up Reanimator, and it's like 1 more artifact to sack. And it just prevents us from flooding out. It's nice. Plays well with our other loot effects. Dark Ritual. We're close to a Welder deck. We're so close to a Welder deck. But I think I want the Dark Ritual. I think I just want the fast mana. Fastest sneak attack in the West, Mana's looking pretty good, pretty groovy. Yeah, even if we don't find a reanimation effect, if you get enough tutors for the sneak, we might still have a functional deck here. Think about City of Traders versus Battlesphere. I guess I'll take the Battlesphere. Don't love it. I'd like it a lot better if we had that Welder, Is it really sneaking if you do it this fast? Yeah. Speed can be stealthy. You gotta attack sooner than they expected. Ooh, Oliphant. Oliphant's hot. You can sneak it into play for more damage. You can imprint it on a Chrome Mox, or you can just let it go tutor a land and have it be fixing. If we end up with some reanimation effects, it'll be something to reanimate that also bins itself too, so just works really well here. Another synergy with the Currency Converter, a shuffle effect for top. Just super good in this deck. Really happy it wheeled. Yeah, maybe like a Vampiric Tutor and like an Animate Dead or something. Recurring Nightmare would be pretty sweet, actually. Solid number of random looter dooters. Maybe Dreddy's good. Academy's weirdly tempting. I think we're taking Shieldred here. That worm would be sick too, I'm like, after today, I am not tempted by that Ragavan at all. Like, even a little bit. Ragavan's dropped so far in my estimations. Still a great card. Still value it, but my god. Gets bricked so easily. The Shieldred's gonna be sick. Dark Ritual. All these Moxes. That could use a Wheel of Fortune, That could use $1 billion right about now! It's just that easy. It's a really good Saga deck, and the Saga plays well with the Beseech. It's also a really good Fable deck. How are we doing on playables? We have 8 mana sources here. So we need like 5 more playables. I think that'll be pretty doable either way. I don't think that should tip it. Fuck. Yeah, they're both really good. The fact that Saga can even get like top and stuff if I don't need mana. Or a discard outlet. That was really hard for me. Ash Rider's not the worst. I have a solid number of things to sneak out already. I'm looking at Fiery Confluence or the Edict. No reanimation effects at all. Someone is cutting it hard. Sometimes when people are still cutting it, they still have to let something through because they take like a Traxxer or whatever. Or an Entomb or what have you. I have to pass something. Not this draft though, E-Tutor? Yeah, maybe I should have considered it harder the first time around. We do have a couple ways of getting that Savai Triome. Yeah, I'm happy with Mishra's research desk too. Glad I finally got it added. Got it added. Nice sentence, Caleb. Well done. Yeah, I think this deck's gonna be kind of wild. Does Ashen Rider belong here? Is it better than any of these cards? I think I like Battlesphere if I'm gonna play the Duretti. I don't need to play the Duretti. We are just sneak attack, no reanimation. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 red sources. 10 red sources feels like enough. I'm gonna play one more black source for that triple black on Beseech. It does seem like a good sneak attack deck, yeah. If we'd gotten like a Through the Breach or a backup sneak attack or like some discard to help force it through, all those things would have been great and all those things would have been groovy. But what we do have here is a very explosive deck, and that's gonna be good for some wins. I think our backup plan is Shieldred plus Wheel of Fortune, which is not bad, huh? Not a bad one. That backup plan would have played pretty well with some reanimation effects, though, if we'd found any. We only saw one, and we took sneak attack over it very early on, like pack one, pick one. How crazy is Crazy Caleb? Oh, you don't even want to know. You don't even want to know, friend. Imagine, like, the craziest thing that you can imagine, and then it's, like, 10 times crazier. Yeah, that's right. If you draw your card for the turn, you can go one card deeper for top. I think I'm going to spin on upkeep anyway. No. My whole deck. They did not play a land. They super didn't play a land. Oh man, we would have had Dark Ritual for the sneak too. Now what? We're gonna play our cards, friends. It's not complicated. A lot of people real curious about what to do when you lose a sneak attack. I'm probably gonna go cry about it and wet my pants. And hey Triflin, thanks for getting a sub to the great Bury the Dead. That's Barry. Just thinking here, I want to bin the World Spine Worm, but I think the shuffle from the worm resolves before my draw. Maybe that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, because you're paying a cost for the blood token before you draw. So maybe that involves me losing the top. Maybe that's fine. The land works, but then I'm not playing Battlesphere on my turn. If I shuffle with the World Spine Worm, I guess there's like there's no way to do what I want. Maybe I should just redraw top, They discarded Grist. I don't know about all that booty. Like, they probably have Reanimate in their hand, and they had Grief, so they just kept it on the draw. Hoping they'd hit. Or they misclick their keep. Who knows? Too many things can happen to just, like, go judging folks. Oh, they're showing me the Rot Farm. So they kept a 0-lander with Rot Farm. Well, not a 0-lander, but that was their one land. They needed to hit another land to rebuy. So they did hit one, then they were going to, like, have plenty of land drops, was the thought. Or maybe they saw it and didn't realize it was a bounce land. I think one of those two is likely, I almost like Frostodon. Pressure to red aim. I guess Mastery and Bone Shards can answer it. An old any land gets you there, yeah, right? I give those sometimes. If the rest of the hand's good enough. They might have even thought that the Grief would buy them some time. When we move into Oliphant next turn, the Converter will spit out a 2/2 for me. It's kind of good. Can opponents tell me that I have chat disabled? I don't know. I don't think so. Feeling really good about that turn 1 currency converter, Is this gonna, like, actually be a bit of blossom for 2/2s this game? Hey, Trailer Park Leap thinks the sub, thinks the 2 months. I mean, I think you're still supposed to him to Turok. It's just awkward. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Like, you wouldn't start the game by saying, okay, my opponent has 0 cards and 7 2/2s in play. What's the line, If someone starts the game with 5 cards in hand and 2 2/2s in play, are they favored? Is that better than starting with 7? What about 4 cards and 3 2/2s? That might be it, actually. Before 2/2s, you're, like, starting to get too likely to die to them. Depends on the format. Yeah, I mean, we're just talking about cube here, right? Pikers instead of bears. Yeah, that's much worse, Because then any mana dork trades with your shit. Put a missing green over there. Yeah, savory cookie. Oh man, I was actually having a lot of fun with my last run. For Chandelarm. But we were just doing it in between rounds when, like, Moto was down. I want to go back and finish that one though. Deck was looking quite good. Very fast. Oh, I was definitely gonna wheel if they hadn't done that. Keep the 2/2s flowing. Currency Converter has done a lot of converting, that's for sure. Hey, they got a green mana. Right? A cash register is sure is beating a lot of cards. I was a little bit worried about bidding this Oliphant in case of reanimation effects from the opponent. I changed my mind immediately. They've used enough spot removal that I'm just going to serve one at Lily and one at them. And then if they have a removal spell to kill Lily, I'd be able to clear it next turn anyway. A lot of times, if it's like really important that you clear a Planeswalker, it's correct to over-attack it to make sure that it dies, even if they've got a removal spell. This is why I reordered the top on my upkeep, because I wanted to draw and discard the Chrome Mox here. Hell yeah. Currency Converter beats. Who needs a sneak attack? It really is messed up. Yeah, it does feel itself. Like, if two people are both sitting there and all other things are even, the person with the converter is going to win because they spit out some 2/2s and they loot and they don't flood and etc. You can even, like, fix colors for them. Does not look good enough, Black-red aggro deck. Cash register aggro. Cool. Not a keeper. Interesting. You hate this song? Oh no. Well, bummer for you. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Core 70, thanks for the sub, thanks to 8 months. Possibly I should just be playing Mud here. Just got the Bone Shards if the Mud resolves. We're only 1 mana away from hardcasting this Grizzlebrand. That would not be bad, Turn 4 Grizzle Beam. That research desk did a lot to smooth out this draw. Love that card. Oh, you know what? I like this song so much, I think I'm gonna run it back. Yeah. Oh, they're walking. Time Walk and Demonic Tutor. It's pretty good. They wasted my Ancient Tomb. Sneak attack off the top. No. They excelled Echo of Eons. Interesting. Glad I sacked my Mud Hum. Obviously, we're doing that pre-combat because we want to get a sneak attack, and then you get to attack with the Grizzlebrand and stuff. Yeah, Echo in their deck makes me think that they've got cards like Hull Reacher and stuff. Besides the Wasteland and the Dress Down, seems like Urza's Saga might be good here. Besides two of the best answers to Urza's Saga in the cube. Oh, they're digging. Through time itself. Why Mud over Reunion? Oh, to sacrifice? So we get the Mud back. And I admit, I kind of forgot that you could sack enchantments. But you should just refer to my first answer, because it makes me sound smarter. Don't worry about, like, Mana Leak here. Discard the Grizzlebrand, then Sneak Attack's not great, but I don't want to discard the Fiery. And I think they might play a spell, and then I'll want to Shield Breaker it. Yeah, shit. God damn it. Hold on. Were we just listening to Take On Me? Yeah, I think this got skipped on accident. At least play the ska one? At least? What do you mean? You don't like this? Alright, something else. Not loving my situation here. That Wasteland really took the luster from my sails, I think I have a Fiery Confluence and kill the Rona. And then I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, you win. I don't want to turn one the Urza's Saga. Because I want to turn to this Wheel of Fortune. And then I'd be losing out on a Saga activation. Well, their hand was not amazing. But we still binned 3 cards and drew 7. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. No, that's a Spaghetti Western. It has had some parodies and such. Homages. Do Italians even know about the West? Not really. That wasn't really the point of them. The Spaghetti Westerns. They were not designed to be accurate historical retellings. The Good, the Bad, and the Weird, correct. Good movie. What saw are you getting? Probably a Mox. Bye. Please, opponent. Can I have a spell? My children, they are starving for a resolved spell. No? Fuck this Force of Will. You see what I mean about how like we kind of needed some duress Thoughtseize action, force our stuff through? Or, if we did have reanimation, you know, that would give us some redundancy for the shielded and stuff. And that would have been helpful too. But we're not as robust against disruption as we would like. Plenty explosive. That part of the deck's pretty swell. Kinda wish I hadn't boarded out the Duretti Hum, because I could have rebought this Battlesphere. Real clean link. Looks like a Charted Course attack. Just for funsies. Wish I had Ragavan to dash in. Bye, top. Oh, come on, land. Come on, land. How sick would an Ancient Tomb be here? God damn it. I guess I could Bone Shards. But the Bone Shards... Oh, let's Bone Shards sacking Mutt. We bring back Mutt, we discard Dam, then we Bone Shards, sack Mutt, kill Jace. Then we're looting towards our land drops. Well, no, I kind of want to discard cards. Yeah, land that turn would have been sick, Maybe I was just supposed to slam sneak anyway, even though I couldn't activate. It's not like blue has a lot of ways of getting a sneak attack off the board. Feel real silly if they do, though. And then they get to untap their Jace, and it's never pleasant. Do we Grizzlebrand or Torsten, I'm kind of leaning Torsten because it leaves all the 1/1s behind. Although Grizzlebrand fills up the hand for Currency Converter, and that's pretty good too. Yeah, there's no Moxen to draw into with the Grizzlebrand because we already have them both. Shlump. And we don't have any like Griefs or whatever to, to draw into from Grizzlebrand either. Free Disruption or whatever. Right now I'm worried about like Orcs plus Flashing Back Echo. But even that doesn't like kill me. It just made me like redraw. towards sneak. Yeah, when it dies, you get 7/1/1s. That's why I lean towards it instead of Grizzlebrand. Maybe I should have put the worm in and then gone to declare attackers, see if the cryptic tapped. And then they do that, then I can activate and put the Grizzlebrand in, get a hit in. How do I feel about drawing down to 7 cards? Wow, no hits there. All right. I cannot draw after Worm is shoveled back in because I'll only have 4 cards in my deck. Well, the Cooligan's Command could have rebought Torsten to sneak in. Maybe I should have held on to the Cooligan's Command in case they flashback Echo, and then I could have snuck back Shieldred, and then... Yeah, I should have thought about it a little bit more. Just slightly more. Well, shit. Oh, you're saying the trigger's the same time for sneak attack? It looks like they are not. That would be a cute line, though, if I thought of it in time. Cooligan's Command, rebuying Shieldred. Sneak into play in response to Echo. Toxic for 5, sure. Hate that. Hate that time walk. They're trying to redraw a time walk here, I think. Sure. The time walk's the main reason I snuck in there. We also still have a sneak attack activation because of the currency converter. But I didn't want them to like hit me with Rona, time walk on tap, flip Rona. Flipped Rona is more obnoxious to try and block, right? And the Oliphant didn't feel super necessary. Felt a little expendable here. Sure. This hand is indeed awesome. You're not wrong. Obviously, if they don't let us block, then we wouldn't draw. Maybe I don't draw anyway. Trying to think. We haven't actually seen orcs out of them, right? That would kind of destroy me. What did even? I'd take 7, 8, 9. I'd take 9 damage. Oh no, but I'm paying 7. Right. And I would die. It's hard to play around orcs when you haven't seen them. And we've seen like a lot of their deck. I feel like we would have seen them by now. But it's technically possible that we haven't. What can we draw that we need that we don't already have? If they Mind Twist me. Did they Mind Twist me? That might have been the previous round opponent. Well, if you draw 7 with Grizzlebrand here, you play around that. That's true. There's no downside to going to damage first. And drawing on their end of turn. We can always respond to Mind Twist, yeah. Yeah, I think I like drawing. Sick. Nice little game there. Also, gives me time to go to the bathroom. Potty break. Cryptic Tap would have been just fine. The Cryptic Tap there, then after the tap, I sneak in Shieldred, attack them with Shieldred, play Wheel of Fortune, they die. They needed more than Cryptic Tap. They needed Cryptic Tap plus Force of Will, and then we still have like a big board of shit. Like, woo. All right. Looks like a keeper to me. Hand just needs, what does it need? Dark Ritual. Just fucking face plant into a Force of Will. I mean, we can turn to a Frostodon. Maybe that's good. That Ancient Tomb's not bad. How sick would it be to Chrome Monk's Imprint, Sneak Attack, cast Frostodon here? Just utterly demented. The bear's name is Sir Barrington. Gonna try and play around Daze here. You kill the shark? Yeah, I mean, same. Obviously. Shark can really pop off. And if they have Force of Will, they might just force the Bone Shards, right? Because a 5/5 and a 2/4 is like a really fast clock. And in that spot, I would rather them force the Bone Shards than the Sneak. I am kind of regretting binning this Chrome Mox. Now they did have the Force of Will. Kind of wish I'd been this Haunted Ridge. So then I could Chrome Mox imprint the Frostodon. And Sneak plus activate on the Gruff Triplets next turn. No. God damn it. Perhaps my decisions didn't matter at all. Just turn 2 Chrome Host Seed Shark, Force of Will your removal spell, Time Walk Dead. Alright. It's a good hand. It is a good hand, yeah. I don't think Dark Ritual saves me here either. Led by Dark Ritual, Sneak in the triplets. Because they can just activate the Tar Pit and serve with a Seed Shark. Yeah, we needed something that was not triplets, right? We needed a Grizzlebrand, I guess. Or something. Close. Close stuff. Well, that's an interesting opener, We could just go like turn 1 Saga, turn 2 Activate. Wondering what the odds are they have a counter for the Sneak here. Potentially cowardly running out the Saga. No islands for days, but they do have double blue now. What crazy deals did we had at Crazy Caleb's? Oh, shit. Just sign in blood. You won't regret it. I mean, sign on the line. Sign on the line. You can sign with whatever you want. But blood is better. You get an extra 10% off if you sign in blood. Have this extra stop set for the Cryptic Command taps. Does whose blood matter? Absolutely. Some blood is simply more valuable than others. That O positive blood. That's the good stuff. It's the real good stuff. We could also Colligan's Command, shocking them and rebuying Grizzlebrand. Get 9 that way as well. Kind of pleasant to not be playing against Force of Will, huh? Yeah, we really needed a Thoughtseize or a Duress or both for that Force of Will matchup. Bummer. You have a gallon of ostrich blood? We no longer buy ostrich blood by the gallon, sorry. We need a full tanker of that. It's just not efficient to move otherwise. Plus the ostriches complained. Ooh. Getting some real zesty openers here. Horseshoe crabs. Yeah, it's really weird how we farm them specifically. Poor little crabbers. I think I'm gonna Chrome Mox, no imprint. Crack Bitter Reunion here. Of course, your crabs like to have their blood drained. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's remotely true. That doesn't sound right. Jace. We don't have lethal here. We only have 7 damage and they're at 8. Good stuff. When we were popping off, it certainly felt like that deck could have 3-0'd, not crazy to lose to the match that we lost to, but it also wouldn't have been crazy to win it either, I don't think. It's just like a cool match. They had Force of Will to stop the crazy sneak attack lines, and then they had a couple of different ways of controlling Urza Saga as well. Shield Read might have actually been my best card in that matchup, and we just didn't see it that often. Yeah, their game 3 draw was nuts too, huh? The Shark plus Time Walk plus Force. Quite the combination of cards. All right. One moment actually. I'm gonna go set up my dinner.